it's Laura Helen, forever family, forever free. Having a baby, having a baby. So a few days ago, I did the first of what I'm going to hopefully do at least 7, having a baby. And I said I wasn't going to explain all the things that I was going to share that I have on my list. If I was to have another baby, or someone really close to me is having a baby, so I want to be sharing with them. I never had that experience of anyone where they'd had a baby, got pregnant, had a baby, gone through all that. I had no idea really what I needed, what little things in that made a real difference. I did, however, work in a nursery before having kids. So, when I heard that this special person to me is having a baby, I was like, okay, I need to create a list of things. If I was to do it again, if I had known then what I know now, things I would have got. Things I definitely would have got. One of those things was one of the rocking chairs, the feeding rocking chairs. Oh my gosh, to not have to get up and down, in and out of bed. To be able to just, oh my gosh, that would have been incredible. I didn't have that till much later on. Another thing, we went from no kids to 2 and a lot of stress, so we used like disposable nappies, which I know lots of people hate. If you've got one baby and you've got the time, yes, 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 use the washable, reusable, awesome. We didn't, so we had disposable. So one thing that was a must for me, I do not like baby nappy bags. So many babies die a year through the baby nappy bags, which is just insane. It's so terrible. You don't even need nappy bags. You get these cool little bins. You have this bag that's attached to it. You put the nappy in, whiz it round so it seals it, and then push it through. They are the most incredible. I make the Sanitic Care or something like that. Awesome, awesome, awesome. No more nappy bags ever again. No strangled, suffocated babies. No need for nappy bags. Get rid of it. Get it gone. Get it done. Another thing was natural products. I'm a big fan of Forever Living products, aloe vera based products. So we've always only ever used them for ourselves and for our kids from day one. I was a bit swayed to start with because my little one had eczema. Both of them actually had eczema. And I did the doctor thing. Asked the doctor about what I should have, and he gave us all these lotions and potions, and they made them red raw. It was horrendous. So then I kind of got my own back, and I was like, okay, come on, mummy knows best, mummy knows best. And I did the aloe products, and they're both now awesome, clear. Never had an issue since. If it flares up just a tiny bit, a Propolis done, job done, yes. So then what else did we have? Oh, the little zip bags, what are they called? Grow bags, baby grows. Oh my gosh, they're the most incredible, awesome blankets for babies. They can't wriggle out of them. They can't come up and strangle them over the head. You can pick them up and move them without making them cold. Oh my gosh, best thing ever. And something that we had, which was actually gifted, which was the best thing ever, was a grow bag that was made to travel. So down between the baby's legs, there was like a Velcro section. So you could open it up, pull the seatbelt through it and strap them in. Still snuggled in their blanket, in their little grow bag, like a baby sleeping bag, where their arms are free. Oh my gosh, it was just the best thing ever. One of my favourite kind of baby items ever, 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 ever. Was so, so awesome. Let's think what else. So when we first brought them out, we had the little baby cushion thing around the neck, because they're so squished when they come out. Then it allowed them to kind of sit in their car seat properly without being all just look squishing and uncomfortable. And then when you have the baby car seat that can click straight onto your pushchair, all these travel systems they've created, oh my gosh, they are so brilliant, so clever. We struggled a little bit because we're tall, so we wanted ones that would, like, raise up higher. So that was pretty cool. I had such a cool list of stuff, and now it's completely, I should have wrote it down. So we had lots of different items that we were like, oh my gosh, if we did this again, we'd have got this earlier, we'd have got this sooner. I definitely would have got one of the little lion mats with the little sides either side, because our little man was rolling and crawling backwards by 5 weeks. So to stop him rolling, we're trying to do nappies and they're all over the place. 5 weeks, man, that's not supposed to happen till they're a few months old, right? So that would be one thing, absolutely, definitely, we would have got. One thing we did get that I absolutely loved when he was a bit older was a jumperoo, where they stand in and jump for 20 minutes, or no more than 20 minutes. That was awesome. He's always been a jumpy, active climber. So that was a really, really cool thing for him to have. But obviously he's a bit bigger then. Baby thing. Bumbo seats. Oh my gosh, they are so, so brilliant. I love, love, love the Bumbo seats. We used to actually sit him on the table. Of course, we were there all the time. but we used to actually sit him on the table with us. And his table manners and stuff was just brilliant because he just copied so quickly. We never did the mush all the food up and force feed the kid. He was baby led. So he'd just grab, obviously safely done, whatever we were having and have a suckle and chew and that way. So that was really cool. We never had the whole blend and mix and puree stuff. We never did it that way. It just wasn't for us or for him. We wanted it to be baby led as much as possible. Trying to think of other cool things. Swimming stuff for kids, especially boys. The little swim hats, the little swim shorts. Oh my gosh. When you have a naked wet baby in the swimming pool, we've always bought them the full suits. You know, like the full-on onesie suits. Absolutely is a must because babies are so slippery when they're wet. They're like little bars of soap. When he goes swimming, the first time we went, he just had the little trunks. And trying to hold him, oh my gosh, it was a nightmare because he's just so slippy. So then I wasn't comfortable and confident. And I didn't want to ruin that experience for him. So then we got him the little zip. So then both my kids have like full-on suits or shorts and tops. So they're not all slippery and they're easy to play with. And if they need help, you can just assist them without them slipping out of your fingers. Especially when they're little tiny tots. So important to be able to hold your baby in the pool and not drop him. Because they're so slippery. I'm trying to think what else we had for babies. Babies. The nappy thing was good. Little thing that we just did, but I don't think is something that shared much. Baby nappy changing mats. A lot of them are like plastic. Hygiene, I get all that reasons. Then they wake up in the middle of the night, you whack them on this cold thing and wonder why they scream. So we were very conscious of this. We'd just put a mozzie down before we put the baby on it. It sounds so obvious now, but as newbie parents, the first couple of times, it took him a couple of times of like crying at me to make me realise he's warm and toasty and snuggly. I strip him off and whack him on a cold mat. Like, I would scream at me, right? So just put in the mozzie cloth, you know, like the cloths that you wipe their faces with and catch the milk and dribble and sick. Pop one of them down each time. You can throw it in the wash after or bin, depending on how dire the nappy was. But it's like, don't put them on a cold mat. It's just mean. Baby bath, absolutely brilliant. Love the baby bath. Same when network's crazy, so I don't quite know if I'm recording right now. What's happened to my network? Let's just check. We're all connected. There we go. We're all connected. Okay. So that's just a few tips and tools, because the last video I said I wasn't going to share that because I've already explained that to the person who's having a baby. But I had a few people say, come on, what are a few of your must-haves? We like the grow egg too, actually, while I have you. The grow egg for the temperature. That was super awesome. So that's the list of must-haves if I was to do it again. And that's what I've shared with the person I love who's having a baby. Hey, Gavin! You know the person having a baby. It's not all over Facebook, but she's close and special to me, so you know who she is. So I'm just sharing some cool little baby tips and tricks that I wish I'd known when I had my first baby. So if you have anything that was your must-have item when you had a baby, when you had a kid, first child, what was it? What was that one must-have item? I've just got that open. And now it's crashed. La la la. Come back, bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. It's going to tip my connection on here. It looks like it has frozen. Oh yeah. No! And I can't control alt delete. There we go. Okay, so if there was one must-have item that you would suggest for someone having a baby, what would it be? What was that one item that you couldn't live without as a new mummy or daddy? Share in the comments or message me. I will forward it on. If we get some really great ones, maybe we'll add you in and bring you on a video and you can share all the best bits of you when you first had your baby. So let me know. Message me below. Thanks for watching, guys. See you soon.